You are a rolling stone, ready to wander the wasteland, because who needs a home when the road is your home? Here are the best mods to get the most out of your wandering nomad playthrough in Fallout 4. Fallout 4 Hotkeys are the foundation of this amazing journey, because not only does it let you set up customized buttons for the things you do the most, but it can be used to activate other mods like Take Cover. More on that in a sec. My favorite hotkey lets you easily turn off the HUD and use photo mode to document your journey. But as a video making dude and someone inclined to jib away from dramatic explosions, I am kinda biased. This mod can take a bit of setup for more advanced things like mapping keys to a gamepad, which requires you to edit this text file, but most of its core features can be found in Pip-Boy. I never tried modding before starting this video, so if I can do it, you can too. Now that you have hotkeys set up, it's time to give your game some Division-esque cover mechanics. Keep in mind that Fallout 4 does already have an often overlooked and rudimentary first-person cover system. You can use it by pushing up against corners and then aiming. Could be a lot better though, and you see companions like Valentine appear to use a more advanced system right in front of you. Not just in first person though, the Take Cover mod lets you sprint into cover in third person, and then lean out and shoot the big bads. After that you can vault over cover and continue your momentum. Man, I'm so cool. That's not to say it's perfect. It can get janky where VATS is involved, and do not try to throw grenades. To get in and out of cover more consistently, use the Fallout 4 Hotkeys mod to map it to a button press. Another hotkey to add, told you this was the foundation, is Outfit Switcher, which lets you save entire loadouts and outfits. No more having to select each piece of clothing individually. This is a huge quality of life boost since you can queue up different outfits and weapons for different enemy types and environments. One example is to save your favorite rad-resistant threads and quickly swim across a gross, irradiated channel. And if you happen to pee while swimming in this water, you won't feel the least bit ashamed of yourself. Okay, so before we go into more quality of life mods, let's pause and spruce up the wasteland so they look prettier for your modded photo mode. Adding vivid Fallout makes a huge difference in how everything looks around you. The environments become much more saturated and rich with detail and texture. This makes the game feel a lot less like a title from 2015 and more like something proper from 2024. Ultimately, it's about embracing the true goal of a wanderer. Take only photos and leave only footprints, and maybe a trail of bodies. And just to address this concern, I've seen some people talk about other visual overhaul mods where players didn't feel like the upgrades kept the character of the wasteland. But in my eyes, this mod strikes a great balance of preserving the way this game looks without changing its character. After that include True Storms, which greatly changes and enhances weather conditions. You will need to adjust some of these settings because the fog can be a bit much, especially when it creeps into interior spaces. This mod also causes some occasional lighting glitches, but overall going across the landscapes with lightning clashing overhead and rain pounding on the ground just makes the world feel very natural. Okay, but here's what's not natural. Faces. Those 2015 faces. It's hard to take lines seriously from people with those strangely animated lips and just no. Download Fallout Faces, which does a high poly overhaul of many characters, including those from the DLC. You can pick and choose which ones you want individually. Now that you're conversing with NPCs and your companions without facial-oriented distractions, it's time to talk about the Better Companions mod. Because as a great nomad once said,
traveling solo doesn't mean you're alone. You're in the company of the world.
Or something to that effect. This is a pretty fantastic overhaul of companion perks and also gives you a finer level of control that you definitely need. With it, you can modify how aggressive they are, what category of weapons they use, and how far they stay when following you. A little bit too close there, Valentine. It also gives you the ability to teleport them to you when they suddenly vanish or get stuck. Most importantly, this lets you give your companions unlimited ammo because who really wants to have to worry about that constantly? Then they can just be their own ruthless killers. This brings companions to parity with settlers in Fallout 4, who you can give a gun and one bullet and they can go ahead and shoot indefinitely. Just keep in mind this adds special perks to your friends, and it might make them a little OP. If so, just turn up the difficulty. Or hear me out, feel like a king with this unstoppable minion at your command. Your choice. So now that they're not running out of ammo, that doesn't mean you're not running out of ammo, and constantly. Since you're not collecting all this junk to build bases, it's time to collect junk and put it to better uses. The Craftable Ammo mod adds bullet recipes. You can tag them, get the ingredients, and then go to any chemistry station and make what you need. Seriously though, how was this not in the game before? Alright, this next mod is a must-have for companions, but the current next-gen update might have broken it right now, so hopefully it'll be working in the near future. If it does get going again, Command Companions mod lets you set a hotkey so that you don't have to find and look at your companion to tell them to do things. You don't realize how cumbersome the original system was until you experience it this way. Also, to be fair, this mod takes a host of other mods to get working, so leave it for later when you're more comfortable with modding in general. Alright Wanderer, now go forth, because every journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a ton of mods. If you survive your life as a nomad, you might even find yourself back at your home base someday. Doesn't that feel nice? Thanks for watching our Fallout mods video. We tried all of these mods post the recent next-gen update, and anything featured here still works except for Command Companion. Tell us what your favorite Fallout 4 mods are, and for more Fallout videos, check out our graphics comparison from the latest update. Thanks for watching.